All right, up next, we got the Carolina Panthers, who probably were one of the more impressive teams in a loss this week. Carolina played well against a Rams team that is, on paper, just better. They're just a better team. The Rams should have won. They did win. The defense is one of the best in the NFL last year. It looks like they'll probably be another top 10 defense this year. But if you would have told me at the start of the game, said, hey, Carolina is going to put up 27 points against the Rams, I would say that they're probably going to win the game. But they did not. The fantasy value of the Panthers starters is just off the charts. So as a football team, I think they're going to be good. They'll compete for the division with the Saints. It's a two-horse race there. I don't think Atlanta's going to be in it this year. And that, people are like, they played Minnesota and, that's an overreaction. No, it's not. I'm sorry. If you saw Atlanta's defense, it's not an overreaction, okay? They let Kirk Cousins put the beat down on them. Not an overreaction, okay? I'm telling you right now, it's going to be Carolina and New Orleans. One of them's probably not going to make it, too. It's going to have to be for the division. I think the wild card teams in the NFC actually are pretty strong, stronger than we think. But it wouldn't surprise me if Panthers got in on a wild card. But personally, I think it's going to be a two-horse team. I look for them to shore up the turnover department. Cam didn't look strong. He didn't look great, but I think he's going to improve on this loss, and they're going to demolish the Buccaneers next week. I mean, oh my God, that over-under, I don't know what it is, but I might take the over. So football takeaway, Panthers are still a 10-win team in my mind. I think they're 10-6, not 9-7 at the worst. They're going to have a winning record, and they'll probably make the playoffs. McCaffrey. Fantasy takeaway there, I think McCaffrey is probably going to finish number 1 in the league in fantasy points for the season. And I know with quarterbacks, you kind of have to take that with a grain of salt and think, well, what about Patrick Mahomes and things like that? So I'll kind of dumb it down and just say, for sure, at the flex position, so that's wide receivers, running backs, tight ends, he hands down is going to be the number 1 fantasy player if he remains healthy this season. So those are my takeaways.